So come on, are you serious? Oh, come on. There we go. Jesus Christ. Alright, we won. That's good. Such a cancer too. I think daily reset is sent now. I'm glad I have her. If I didn't have her, I'd probably quit this game already. I have a guilt around her, but I was hoping the new limited Bennett character right now will be good options, but nah. I think they need to like give a better depth for her to play around. I literally maximize everything I can to damage, but it still does not one-shot it. I guess maybe if I get more imprints, lower the crit rates, or a bit more attack. So maybe... I don't know. For this gear, I have a 20% crit chance. If I can change that more into attack, so it would be better. It's not the best gear, but... yeah, this one definitely needs a lot of work. So is this one, but it's not perfect. But it should one-shot it. I wanna make this into like an auto use. But it doesn't. It's just cancerous. Triple torrent? Triple torrent? Isn't like crit damage. I don't have that much torrent set. I only returned to this game like recently. So yeah, torrent set. I have a pretty low stacks of it. So can you hit like 6,000 attack with that basically? I actually cannot imagine hitting 100% crit with that, unless I have like SSR imprint. Yeah, I don't have much gears. This one is okay, I guess. Even though it's not that great. It's an okay gear. And this one, 1 HP. Yeah, just a random stats over. This one is alright. still have to do this thing, which I haven't annulled with. I haven't bothered touching this one yet. I said do it to get the seasonal rewards. I think Teamite to build is this. I forget who was the last swaps. I think it was her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have max crit damage and 4,500 a pack. Like, and she's also getting a pack book. That's another thing. She's getting a pack book when she's using the skills. No, it's actually like a Runkai isn't the problem with rank. I think the main issue is that what was the other character? Forgetting her name. It's comp. Basically, that's the problem. Yes, I think this is the reason why Runkai is so strong, is because this character just lost it. Like, I'm still surprised they had to nerf this character. Like, this is just insane skill. Like, these two together is just so cancerous. Imagine if I had a more imprint as well. Yeah, but she's busted. Like, only reason I'm doing pretty well as an attorney is because I have these two characters there. I mean, Cleve can go through it, I guess, if you have a really fast speed. And I think next Mystic Banner, I think she's gonna help. Yeah, because in theory, I think she should be just apply a bunch of debuff. Just able to go through with it. As long as you're fast. Now, if the enemy has this Harsati within the team, I guess you adjusted the speed. That's another thing about Harsati. I think that's another the word. And Harsati basically forces you to kind of have a second version of the character with intentionally slow speed geared, but invest in other stats to make you work on the move, which is kind of stupid. And then within past year, I think they released way too many upgrades. Luckily, I have most of them. I'm not missing too much right now. The only thing I really need right now, personally, is the Air Fallow. It's her. I think she's the only like real meta character. I don't know. I had her. I think it could be really good. Hoping I can get her through free pulls they're giving. Not too though. I'm not sure about what I can give for the white one. Maybe him. I think Ruel might be not that. No, I don't think so. I only got 3 stuff with fire. Oh. Yeah. Actually, I want Luna. Yeah, that's the other one. But I'm pretty sure this anniversary they're gonna give like 2 selector at least. I think personally. We'll see. But anyway, showcase starting within 2 minutes or so. And then I'm not gonna play this game anymore when the Casper Nightmare comes out. Personally, yeah, I think I played this game long enough. I don't think I really need to go further with it, personally. I mean, I still enjoy it, but I'm not crazy about it. I say that, then I always come back, but quit for a long time before, so. But they made the PV content really, like all the seasonal content. They're actually getting rid of the February, and they're gonna push this content. I tried it, then I gave up. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna invest into all these characters that haven't raised yet. So they really need to reconsider about this content. They want to make this one as a replacement for the Labyrinth. But they do what they want to do. Oh, it just limits your character pool so much. Okay. Daily reset. Let's go for it. Yeah, I'm deleting this game right now. Oh my god. Garbage. I'm deleting this game right now. Unless... Oh my god. Deleting this game right now. I swear to god. Yep, delete this game. No. Deleting this game so freaking fast. And nothing? Oh, come on. Yeah, this game's garbage. Yep. Deleting this game right now as we speak. Goodbye. Retire. I mean, Guild Wars has been kinda stressful. What's that other thing? But anyways. They're showcasing something now. We'll see. If I'm being honest, it reminds me of Counter-Strike a lot. Personally, just because of the transitions, I think it is still set in somewhat... How should I say it? This one isn't like a fantasy type of game like FF7. This seems like based on more of a sci-fi genre, so...
艦長、来たわね。待ってたわ。私は副艦長レノアよ。これからナイトメア号で艦長の旅を補佐するわ。作戦を始める前に説明
Yeah, I don't think this game is gonna have an English dub. I think we're gonna have the Korean and the
カオス自体と
Japanese dub.
カオスとは何か。そしてカオスゼロプロジェクトとは。
So Chaos is actually Saints and Puppets up. I'm gonna shut up and let her
宇宙を
talk.
一瞬で飲み込んだ災害、カオス。始まりも終わりもわからない未知の恐怖の中で宇宙のほとんどの惑星は生命が生きられない不毛の地
It
に変わっ
ruined
てしまった。
civilization day.
正体不
I
明
mean,
の
it's not
黒い
counter-side theme. There's tons of like counter-side like those types of genre out there, like civilization that's ruined and covered up
もっ
by
と詳しい
authors
説
and
明が
stuff.
必要ね。新規艦長案内用プロトコル
It's a pretty old theme now. Not many genre explores this theme anymore. For Life I Smile game that were created.
Security level 1。ようこそ、ファースト。定期報告を始めます。私たちは故郷を失いました。 カオスによって地球が壊滅したためです。36時間
It's actually really interesting if you think about it, because in the same universe as Epic 7, so it means Epic 7 universe also has like Morganite city like this, that actually has the vehicles and tech. But compared to Epic 7, which was totally fantasy, of getting huge talent side vibe,
未知をゼロに返すためのカオ
we're
スゼロ
setting
プロジェ
unknown
ク
to
ト。
see now.
そのテクノロジーでカオスさえも征服した人類は
I think this is a part of
さ
the
らなる進歩を遂げる
very
ことが
early
でき
to
ました。
get released. I think that the giant again. Yeah. It's the same footage we already seen. Or I already seen. Because I didn't found this episode at the beginning. Seems like they added some scenes like that.
艦長、報告するわ。これから私たちが向かうのはカオスという未知の物質によって滅んでしまった世界よ。地球を含め数多くの惑星がカオスに侵食されて、生き残った人類は無限の箱舟生活を続けているの。カオスはその名の通り混沌そのものよ。星で育
Should read
つ
this order.
一種の癌細胞だと思ってくれればいいわ。カオスが広がった惑星は黒い霧で覆われ、環境と生態系が急激に変わってしまうの。特に知性を持った生命体に大きく作用して、さらされた生命体は徐々に
I wonder who the
精神
voice
が
actor
崩壊
is.
し、
So she ended on the dialogue, so I'm assuming she's coming really.
その結果、数多くの惑星が捨てられ、私たち人類は故郷を失ったまま宇宙を漂う生活を続けているわ。そうやって私たちが生きている箱舟文明が始まったのよ。今は災害が始まってから100年が過ぎたわ。長い間
So
人
they
類
live in
は
a
故郷を
space.
取り戻す方法を探し続け、汚染された惑星に直接侵入できる技術を確保したわ。今私たちがやるべきことは明確よ。汚染された惑星に侵入し、災害の源であるカオスを見つけ、完全に排除すること。私たちはこの任務をカオスゼロプロジェクトと呼んでいるわ。そしてまさにこのプロジェクトを実現するファーストが艦長よ。わかったわ。じゃあ次はファーストについて説明するわね。さっきも言ったように、
So assuming this is
宇宙
literally
全
like
域に広が
tutorial
ったカオス
section.
自体を防ぐためにいくつかの文明が力を集めたの。その結果、人類が発見した最後の希望がカオスゼロプロジェクトよ。私たちはカオス内部に直接侵入し、中心であるコアを排除する。でも深部には多くの危険要素があるの。カオスエネルギーで汚染されたエリアでは方向感覚を失いやすく、長い間さらされると精神崩壊を起こして意識混濁などの症状を経験することになるわ。こういうカオスの中で任務を遂行するためにはファーストという存在が必要不可欠なの。ファーストは帝国が作った対カオス兵器で、特殊結成アダムを注入され、カオスエネルギーに耐性を持っているわ。そのお
So
かげで
MC has
カ
immune
オス
to
内部で
whatever
方向感
chaos.
覚を喪失したり、崩壊、忘却を起こしたりせず、
See, the more I hear about it, the more
カオ
feels
スの
like.
コアを探してカオスの開花を
Like I'm
防
not
ぐ
saying
作
it's a
戦を行
ripoff,
え
I'm
るの。
just saying it's very
だから
okay.
こそ任務で最も重要な存
Because
在
admin
が
also
ファー
is immune.
スト、つ
Not
まり艦
corruption.
長だわ。艦長は単なる作戦指揮官じゃなくて、
I mean, this
私たちが
genre
生き残
can't
る
be
た
that
めの唯
creative
一の鍵と言
personally,
えるわね。
but I always enjoy this type of stuff.
これから任務に必要な内容につい
It's
て
more of seeing
もう
your
少し
favorite
詳しく
character,
教え
how
る
they
わ。
sympathize with
よ
this
く
type
聞いて
of
ちょうだ
one.
い。艦長、分かってると思うけど、
Combat I'll review.
このプロジェクトは簡単じゃないわ。
So we'll
私た
finally
ち
see
が
some
相手にするのは
gameplay.
単なる敵じゃなくカオスで、 カオスに対抗するには一度の勝利だけでは足りないの。常に選択し判断してその結果に対処する必要がある。
Not too excited so far since most of the footage we're
この先
playing
の
right
戦
now
闘
is
に関す
old.
る教育プロトコルの映像を再生す
I
る
want
の
to see something new.
しっかりついてき
That's
て。
why I wake up early for this. I'll see you
Hello
later.
everyone. I'm Kim Hyung-suk, the Executive Director of Chaos Zero Nightmare. Let me introduce CZN's combat system to all
They're
of
actually
you.
dubbing him.
Protos. CZN features two main gameplay modes. First, we have Story Mode. Just like in traditional RPGs, this mode lets you engage in battles one by one. But what sets CZN apart is its unique card-based strategy system, offering a much deeper and more tactical combat experience. The core gameplay revolves around using your character's skills, which appear each turn in the form of cards. You can freely play these cards each turn, allowing for flexible and strategic combat. Effectively using your cards is the key to mastering the gameplay. For example, if you play a card that gives you an extra attack, you can follow it up with your most powerful card to land a massive blow. As the Protos, you'll be able to lead your team using whatever strategies you think are most effective in the heat of battle. You'll need to combine your character's unique and powerful skills to overcome a wide variety of challenges that lie ahead. The second mode is Chaos Missions. The combat system in Chaos Missions is built around dungeon exploration, offering near infinite possibilities. Each run can be as short as 5 minutes or stretch well beyond 15 minutes. You'll be diving into the mysterious depths of the chaos, taking on high-risk missions. When you begin a Chaos mission, you'll start your run with your character's basic starter deck. But as you battle your way through, your characters rapidly unlock their potential and grow stronger. You'll discover new skills at random or gain additional effects on existing ones. As you continue this process, you'll eventually unlock powerful upgrades known as Fates, which help your build. All of this happens during combat, so you'll experience the effects right away. It's not just about getting stronger. If you combine new abilities with your existing cards strategically, you can unlock even more powerful and synergistic plays. At the end of each Chaos mission, regardless of success or failure, you'll carry over part of your growth from the expedition as save data. And with this save data, players can carry over their progress and use it directly in story mode and various instant battles. In other words, the two gameplay modes complement each other. Playing Chaos Missions is a highly effective way to farm resources and prepare for fast-paced instant battles.
Continuing on, there's another key element that sets CZN apart. Hello, I'm Choi Sung-hyun, and I'm here to go through the mental breakdown system with you. The deeper agents venture into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more
So
damage
they
they take in battle,
introduce with
the more their
the-
stress builds.
the
Once it
annex,
crosses a certain
the
threshold,
darkest
they enter a
dungeon.
critical state of trauma, what we call mental breakdown. Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they suffer different types of mental breakdowns. A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards.
No, this is nothing
That
like
said,
when I was
there are
made.
ways
This is
to
a
embrace these
literally
mental
Slay the
breakdowns and
Spire.
even turn them to your advantage. By timing it right, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown, since the cost of awakening skills drops significantly when recovering from one. Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, sometimes a mental breakdown can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how you play it.
Yeah.
In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN
that's
offers a
how they deal
variety
with the
of
mental
progression
breakdown.
systems like leveling up, promotion, and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy the core fun of growing
system.
and managing your characters. If the Chaos mission feels too difficult with your current character's abilities, you can level up and strengthen your character to take on the challenge
So
again.
that'll 60
We hope
you.
you enjoy the growth and progression systems in CZN to the fullest.
It's a gacha game after all. I have to replay that part to see what the effect.
艦長、私たちが足を踏み入れ
So
る
if you like Slay the
それぞれ
Spire
の物語
and
を持っ
Darkest
ているの。
Dungeon, you'll definitely enjoy this game with the animated
ある
boss.
惑星では生き残るために必死にあがく者たちがいる。一方ある惑星では
I don't really
奇妙な
expect much from
現
the
象が
story
繰り返し起きてい
personally.
る。
Is that thing super creative game? Their story
ま
isn't
だ
that
誰か
great.
が希望を捨てることなく戦って
They
い
made
る
two games so far, or
私たちが直面する
the
全ての
only
物
two
語
games so
は
far.
これらの惑星から始まるの
Story is
これ
just
から私たちが
just
遭
skip
遇す
along.
る世界を紹
But
介
it's
す
the
るの
gameplay part that I think I find in a way
映像を見て
fun.
ちょうだい
But no one plays at the same time for like Slay the Spire or
The
Darkest Dungeon.
story of
No one
Chaos
plays
Zero
that. I like
Nightmare
story.
unfolds across a variety
Or
of
gameplay
planets and
then.
arcs. Each area holds its
They
own
said they're
action
gonna
and
try
incidents
hard in
waiting to
terms
be
of
discovered.
storytelling. Complex, but
Chaos. Blue Pot is a small chaos
We'll-
located on Earth.
we'll see. I'm very
Unexplainable
skeptical.
new life
Or
forms
I have
and
a very
strange
low bar
phenomena
for
have
the
been
story.
detected. This is Tryon,
What
a
I'm
massive
looking
arc
for
orbiting the
this
Imperial
game is
capital,
definitely the
home
gameplay.
to the Empire's legislative, judicial, and administrative core. Even against its grey, desolate backdrop, the place still
I mean,
brings
Slay
with
the
life.
Spire
Planet
is the
Spikes and its satellite
the
Elvera are
card system
designated
is the
as
Slay the
independent
Spire.
sectors.
Kind
Compared to the mildly
cost
contaminated chaos
management,
found
it's
throughout the
like
region,
literally
These celestial
identical to
bodies
Slay
house
the
an ample
Spire.
supply of strategic resource reserves, making them a paradise for space pirates. A gargantuan
But I
ark
like the
operated by the
environmental
Holy Crusaders.
a
map.
subordinate faction of the Empire. Just in time for the Pilgrim's Walk, many devotees are gathering. The Mist City, a medium-sized chaos located on Siren, a planet under the dominion of the Holy Crusaders. There are rumors of a strange purification ritual taking place here. This is the Swamp of Judgment, a larger chaos located on Lino, a planet ruled by the Holy Crusaders. The original headquarters of
But
the Holy Crusaders
what I'm a
was
little bit worried
constructed
is
here
that
during the earliest days of Lino's colonization, but it has since been reduced to a
They
wreck
said
After being swallowed
the
by the chaos,
chaos
The foretold ruin,
takes
a
5
colossal
to
chaos
15
found on
minutes.
Earth. The
I
Holy
hope
Crusaders
it's
regard
not
the
that
purification
short.
of
I'm
this place
hoping
as
like
their
it will take
destiny.
a like
In the
30
past,
to
this was
an
also
hour.
where the
I
Holy
remember
Crusaders failed to carry out a purification, resulting in devastating
Because the
losses.
roguelike games are fun as they
In
get
these diverse
challenging.
regions and
Excellent.
backgrounds, you'll carry out your
It only
duties
takes
as
like
a
15 minutes
Protoss,
per
but
run.
even before your
That
mission
becomes
starts,
disappointing. It
you'll
won't
find
be
yourself caught
likely,
up
but-
in an unexpected event. One day, a commander who returned from Earth's Blue Pot Chaos suddenly loses their memory. The Protoss, having lost
Oh,
both consciousness
MC
and
what the
memory, is
memory
urgently
was.
recalled to the SS
Why does it-
Nightmare. What could have happened inside the chaos that day for a Protoss immune to memory loss to forget everything? In your role as a Protoss and captain of the SS Nightmare, you'll embark on an adventure with CZN to uncover what really happened that day and unravel the hidden secrets of chaos.
プロトコル資料で説明した通り、任務の核心は私たちの戦場カオスよ。暗闇の中にぼやけて見える物体、うっすら輝く光。艦長はファーストとして要員たちと共にカオスを切り抜けていかなければならない。この戦場の特徴と同行する要員について調べてみましょう。次のプロトコル資料にアクセスするわね。
Hello, I'm Sosu Bin, the graphic designer for Chaos Zero Nightmare. Chaos Zero Nightmare embraces the roguelite genre, with each run taking you on a deeply immersive journey. To enhance immersion and effectively convey the sense of exploration throughout your journey, we put a tremendous amount of effort into the background design using two-dimensional animation. In the case of 2D
That
games,
looks
backgrounds
nice.
tend to be static, which can sometimes make the visuals feel a bit dull. With CZN, we aim to create a more dynamic and stylized environment, something that feels both animated and immersive, bringing the world to life in a way that pulls players deeper
Yeah,
into the
environmental
experience.
maps are
In
maps.
particular, features like water reflections, 2.5D active camera movement, dynamic lighting effects using light
top notch.
resources, and responsive shadow rendering are techniques you rarely see in traditional 2D games. In CZN, we've implemented these elements in a way that we're confident will deliver an incredibly immersive experience during actual gameplay. Next, we have the most important aspect when it comes to gameplay. Let's take a quick look at the agents who accompany you and provide support. Our first agent, Ray, is a student studying aboard the SS Identity and a Terrasian combatant who can manipulate dark matter. A pure-hearted and energetic gifted, Ray became a combatant driven by a strong belief that her power should be used to protect others. We put a lot of care into capturing all these little details that make Ray who she is. To highlight her lively personality, we avoided using overly dark colors in her design. Instead, we chose colors for her hair, eyes, and other features that would harmonize well with the dark matter she wields. Since she's a student, we
Wait,
based
there's
her
art
outfit on a school
history?
uniform, blending elements of combat gear and high school
I didn't
fashion.
know that.
The result is a custom design that reflects Rey's unique taste and personality. Stylish, cute, and totally her. We also highlighted Rey's quirky tastes with offbeat, unconventional character badges and keychains, small details that really emphasize her unique personality. The glove on her right hand and the ring on her left are devices used to control the dark matter that Rey creates. To highlight that Rey is also a skilled combatant, we designed elements that contrast with her cheerful school uniform image, adding a cold and rigid aesthetic to balance her overall look. Moving on, let me introduce you to our next character, Beryl. Beryl is the commander of the Wolf Platoon. Despite her young age, she has inherited exceptional tactical instincts and sharp decision-making skills from her legendary grandmother, a renowned warrior in her own right. One of the key design points for Beryl was her neat appearance. Even though she's young, she insists on keeping her hair neatly braided and at a modest length to maintain a mature, disciplined look fitting for her role as a commander. Her weapon concept was designed to emphasize power, so we gave her an oversized railgun that looks almost comically disproportionate to her small frame, reinforcing the contrast between her appearance and her firepower. To live up to her title as the commander of the Wolf Platoon, her profile was
I guess
designed
they're
with
very
sharp,
passionate
angular
about
elements that
their
resemble a wolf's
design.
fangs when viewed from the side, a subtle but intentional design detail. Beryl isn't just about her cute looks, she's also warm-hearted and incredibly considerate. To reflect that in her design, we gave her a constant supply of chocolate bars
Well, so
to
far I
snack
can
on
tell
and
this is
bandages to
a
patch
very
up her
high
squad mates' injuries,
quality.
all neatly tucked into
I think
her
they
ammo
could lock
pouches.
backward.
These small details show her caring
And
side
it's a
beneath
lot
the
of
tough exterior.
improvement from
Next
episode
up is a
7.
character you might already be familiar with. It's none other than Karen. Karen is a
Yep.
human born within
Pylon
chaos, wielding the
from
destructive
episode
power of
7.
the Void, a force that erases everything it comes in contact with. Even he has no memory of his own past. He's a nihilistic character who believes there's no such thing as absolute value in the world. There were a few
I'm
key
pretty
points
sure
we
he's
focused
going
on
to
when
be
designing
OP,
Karen to
just
show the
because he's
lingering
the
effects of
shark
wielding
from
the power of the
episode.
Void for so long. We gave Karen a silhouette that looks like it's been consumed by that very power. His tattered black coat and flowing scarf were designed to evoke that haunting, eroded look. We highlighted Karen's indifferent personality through his
Yeah, he's
unkempt,
definitely
jagged
going
long
to be
hair,
meta
a clear
character.
sign that he doesn't care much about appearances or fitting in. As a fun side note, we imagined his assistant, Bria, brushing and tying his hair every morning whether he wanted or not, and that image inspired parts of the design process. One of
New
Kaon's standout
face we
features
haven't
is his
seen
mechanical
before.
arm. Designed with a black and white muscle fiber structure infused with void energy flowing like veins, it symbolizes the coexistence of his human emotions and inhuman power. So, that about wraps up our brief overview of a few of the core agents. Since these characters will become your trusted agents, we've poured a lot of heart into making
surprised they
each
haven't
one stand
showed
out with
them.
unique charm and personality.
Because they showed her through
And of
Ivory
course, there are
PB.
many more characters beyond the three we just discussed. We hope you'll love them as much as we do. Thank you.
艦長、これで全般的な作戦内容を確認したわ。ここは厄災となった黒い霧、カオスで滅亡した宇宙と惑星が広がる場所。艦長はファーストとしてカオスに出撃するの。そしてカオス内でコアを見つけ破壊する任務を遂行することになる。そろそろファーストとしての旅が始まる時が近づいてきたわね。艦長、ねえ艦長、聞こえる？電波に介入があるみたい。残念だけど艦長案内プロトコルはここで終了するわ。艦長、ナイトメア号で会いましょう。
Hey Protos, did you enjoy your time with Chaos Zero Nightmare and your Vice Captain Renoa? I hope today has brought you one step closer to CZN. The journey of CZN is just beginning, and we've only scratched the surface of what awaits you. We will do our best to ensure that your journey as a Protoss is always exciting and full of anticipation as we continue to develop and deliver live service content. CZN's live content will run on a seasonal schedule. One example of this is the Galactic Cataclysm season content, which focuses on new characters and the Protoss. Galactic Cataclysm deals with catastrophic events happening in space due to chaos contamination. This will feature an extensive event story and unique content exclusive to the season, providing a fresh and exciting gaming experience. This season-based content offers new cards, equipment, and fates. You'll be able to experience unique character metas and builds exclusive to season-limited content. Each season will introduce new fun and directions for CZN, offering fresh experiences every time. Also, the save data you obtain while playing can be freely used in a wide range of content within CZN, including the season boss battles. In Chaos Zero Nightmare,
So the main
it's
content
the
is
players,
going
not
to
the
be
developers, who
like-
define their own metas for each character through diverse in-game content. A whole new kind of gameplay, never experienced before, awaits you in
I'm kind of
Chaos Zero
surprised
Nightmare.
they're gonna be giving me all like this in character now.
We hope you are as
Or
excited as we
unless
are.
it's
Thank you.
mistranslation.
The time has come to wrap up our showcase. The journey with CZN,
And that's it,
alongside
though?
all you
I want to
Protos,
see
is
more.
about to begin. Starting
see
today,
more about
July
gameplay.
9th, pre-registration will be available on various market stores and Stove. More details on the pre-registration will be released on our official website and social media channels. We encourage you to pre-register. Also, as a thank you to all the future Protos who pre-register, we've lined up a variety of exciting pre-launch events for you to enjoy. There are many more events lined up, so please check the official website and our social media channels for more details. We appreciate your interest and participation.
We look forward to the day we embark on missions together with you. We will now conclude the first showcase
Still
of
is
Chaos
there,
Zero
like, on
Nightmare, the
client launcher?
Protogenesis. We appreciate you taking
They
the
have
time
their
to be
own
with us
games over
today.
there. They got like tons of indie games from Korea, as well as the 7 and some other small gig games. The Wasark Korean server is what, so it's basically fine. I mean, I'm excited for the game, but there's no such other release date. So I'm kind of worried that I think it's still uncertain when this game will come out. But usually after pre-register goes live, I think games come out with that 3 months or so. Wait, what? Okay. They're playing really hard with the advertisement from the way. Wow. I mean, HoloLive has been really great at advertising, I think. So, that has been improving. Like, Woman Musume is definitely one game that starts the whole life we start playing. I think it really skyrocketed. Wait, who is it though? Is it... I think, who was that? Is that the girl with the black hair? Oh, yeah, I think that's her. It's... Well, like, I'm not sure who this is. Is that the other one that's had the red hair? That's not Kali. Kali doesn't... Wait. That's a Kali? That's a possibility. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think that's a Kali. The one at the front is the Kali. And there is, so that's the name. Yeah. Wow, they're going pretty hard at it. And then Kali also does do a lot of cover sounds and stuff. Huh. And Kali is really being active these days. Well, yes, this one will be pretty big. For me, anyways. I like Kali. But we'll just move back to a game it's actually a bit. I just want to read through the mechanics. Yeah. The combat segment. Let's just watch the combat segment again. So the combat missions are stage-based. But at the restart, win the battle with predictable intelligence. And I guess that's the gem you
By
have.
one. But what sets CZN apart is its unique
Well, the characters. Looks like they got rid of the support character as before. Actually, no, they had 3 different career launch at the same time. So I think they still do. They just don't see within this training.
card-based strategy system, offering a much deeper and more tactical combat experience. The core gameplay revolves around using your character's skills, which appear each turn in the form of cards. You can freely play these cards each turn, allowing for flexible and strategic combat.
Yeah, so if you play the Slay Spire,
Just strategic combat.
you can play right at home with this gameplay. As you use your card, his subtitles blocking it. But you can see the number at the
Effectively using your
bottom.
cards is the key to mastering the gameplay.
That's your cost management. Some cards are 0 cost, so it's type 3 plus detonate. This probably could go on depending on which card you, or depending which buff you get during the playthrough.
For example, if you play a card that gives you
Yeah, when the sections use this one, adds 1 damage to all nucleus counter.
an extra attack,
Next attack you use
you can follow it up with your most powerful card to land a massive blow.
to buff you. Then it will enhance the damage for the next attack, which will be this one, which is doing a
As the
ton of
Protoss,
damage
you'll
and
be able
shield.
to lead your team
So I guess that's the way to make this game a bit
using
easier in a
whatever
way,
strategies
is
you
that
think are most effective
keeping
in the heat
card
of
that
battle.
also
You'll need to
gives
combine
attack
your
and a
character's
shield at the
unique and
same
powerful
time,
skills to overcome
because
a wide variety of challenges that lie
Play
ahead.
Aspire, the main thing is that you want to let range as possible. Wait, let me
Team
read through
using
the
whatever
skill here. What
strategies you
was it?
think are most effective in the heat of battle. You'll need to
So I
combine
think
your
it's like
character's
soft
unique and
tank, right? Oh my god, it
strategies
goes
you
so
think are most
fast I can't
effective
see what his
in the
skill
heat
effects is.
of battle. You'll need to combine your character
When using an attack, for 1 turn, inflict 2 agony on the target's agony. At the end of the turn, deals fixed continued damage. With
with unique and powerful skills to overcome a wide variety of challenges that lie ahead.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother reading it. Screw that.
The second mode is Chaos Missions. The combat system in Chaos Missions is built around dungeon
So this will be the main content. That's been like a roguelike
exploration,
mode.
offering near infinite possibilities. Each
So
run
you can
be
say
as
like
short as 5 minutes
kind of
or
like
stretch well
simulation
beyond 15
universe
minutes.
within Skyrim. And they
You'll be
said
diving
multiple
into the
different
mysterious
planets,
depths of the
so that's
chaos,
kind of like
taking on high-risk
Skyrim in a
missions.
way. So they'll have a different theme for each planet. I'm assuming they're gonna have a randomized version. But
When you begin a Chaos
everything
mission,
together as
you'll
well
start your run
eventually.
with your character's basic starter deck. But as you battle your
Yeah,
way
but they
through,
didn't go
your
too
characters
deeply
rapidly
into-
unlock their potential and grow stronger. You'll discover new skills. at
Whatever they
random
show so far is definitely not real. Already what I've seen from the weeks and stuff,
But as you battle your
more
way
of
through,
the
your
official-
characters rapidly unlock their potential and grow stronger.
but nothing too surprising. It's
You'll
it's
discover-
exactly what I expected.
New skills at random or gain additional effects.
Yeah, and then the soul has like a relic system. Yeah, first attack card, use it, return
existing
triggers
ones.
critical attack. See, can equip. I think this is the system from the Darkest. It's been a while since I played that game. So you can equip
As you
them to
continue
their
this
slots.
process, you'll
And this is more of a unique buff system. Inspiration, and then like has the ice pepper. It gives a better race for the dice. 8 basic cards are replaced with a random variant quadrants. So it has like a neutral card system, so it sounds a lot like Speed Aspire from the reading the activity. Critical hits occur, but the monster's toughness reduced by 50%. So you will be actually. This one sounds really good. But you don't have to worry about hitting the crits.
eventually unlock
You're
powerful
able to do more
upgrades known as
damage.
fates,
So
which
basically, you
help your
give
build.
guaranteed fixed damage.
All of this happens during combat, so you'll experience the effects right away. It's not just about getting stronger.
From
If
another
you
rumor
combine
I
your
heard, the
abilities with your
developers are-
existing cards strategically,
Well,
you can
that's
unlock
Latest
even
Fires,
more
Darkest
powerful and
Dungeons, so-
synergistic plays.
Yeah.
At the end of each Chaos mission, regardless of success or failure, you'll carry over part of your growth from the expedition
Now this is what I really don't understand.
as save data.
Like experience you gain from the mission.
And with this save data,
And this
players
carries
can carry
over, it says. Which I'm not sure what it means. Does it reset ever? Or is it only going to be like...
over their progress
Or
and
is
use
it about
directly in
leveling
story
up
mode
then?
and various instant battles.
Because it already has a separated
In other
leveling
words, the
system.
two gameplay modes complement each other.
Versus you level a
Playing
character
Chaos
for
Missions is a highly
stats.
effective way to farm resources and prepare for fast-paced instant
But I don't
battles.
know how this is going to be working.
Continuing on,
We'll see.
there's another key element that sets CZN apart.
But the Slate Aspire resets every time. Which one? could give you different result. Where this
Hello,
sounds
I'm
like
Choi Sung
it's
Hyun,
going to
and
be
I'm here to
giving
go through the mental
yourself
breakdown
great
system with you.
overtime.
The deeper agents venture into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more damage they take in battle, the more their stress builds. Once it crosses a certain threshold, they enter a critical state of trauma. What
So when you go to stress meter, we're using the 5 chapter. I'm not even sure what that means.
we call mental breakdown. Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they
But
suffer
at least those
different
cards
types of mental
don't cost any
breakdowns.
cost.
A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards. That said, there are ways to embrace these mental breakdowns and even turn them to your advantage.
See,
By
personally,
timing
I
it
think
right,
this will
you
be
can
the
take advantage
system
of a mental breakdown, since the cost of
really,
awakening
really
skills
difficult
drops significantly.
compared to like Slay games. And I personally think they might end up more. Like, they probably have the back paddle this. And I'm pretty sure your general gacha game players won't.
When recovering from one.
Yes.
Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, comeback.
But I
depending on
think
embrace
it's
these mental
also
breakdowns
built into
and
the
even
core
turn them
part
to
of
your
the game.
advantage.
As
By
it
timing it
says,
right, you can take
overcoming a
advantage
mental
of
breakdown is going to
since
be
the cost of
training
awakening
you with the
skills
good
drops
ultimate skill at the same time.
significantly when recovering from one.
Or awakening skill.
Skills are the most powerful abilities
One frame.
to your advantage.
Oh.
By timing it right, you can take
Or we'll have
advantage
to
of a
lower the
mental
speed.
breakdown.
I'm like doing this because you raised the soundtrack in the background.
Significantly when
Okay, you are using Y.
recovering from one.
Now this is when you recover from it.
Awakening skills are the most
And she gets awakening skill. Wait, what skill? That's a lot of damage. Oh,
powerful abilities in the
so
game.
they
Just remember,
do have their
sometimes a mental
own
breakdown
kind of
can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how
touch
you play it.
to the gameplay aspects.
In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN offers a variety of progression
Now this is the progression section. But it has a leveling up system,
Systems like
gives a
leveling
ton
up,
defense HP stats. So this is a deep system. Most likely you have to what attribute to unlock this. It has a 10. I thought it only says well that baby has one. But anyway. Give the card so card enhancements. Okay. Oh I think Duping gives a better card effect. Upper smash card damage and shield amount that increases by 50%. I mean, it's a gacha game after all, so that's a pretty big effect.
and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy
Doesn't show what the second effect is.
full fun of
This one is more probably just the in-game visuals. It's not pretty essential level. At first, granted flash allows you to
growing and
hard.
managing your character.
Have prime so 5%. Yeah, it's essential levels. Increase NFP chest by 5%. That's like a special card proper card damage. So it's not about dude to get
feels too difficult with your current
Getting
character's
character dudes
abilities,
is definitely going to be
you can
having
level up and
better
strengthen your character to take
to
on the
give you
challenge
stronger
again.
damage
We hope you
outputs
enjoy the
and
growth
more
and progression
survivability.
systems in CZN to the fullest.
So mostly that's the only new thing that we at the first look at the tube system. That's
私たち
the
が足を
only
踏み
part
入れ
that
る
really
惑
haven't
星
got a
は
chance.
それぞれの物語を持っているの
It all boils down to what kind of gacha
Two
system.
gameplay modes complement each
But
other.
saying the dupe
Playing
system,
Chaos missions
I'm
is a
assuming
highly
is
effective way to
going
farm
to be
resources and prepare for fast-paced
like
instant battles.
Quiver system gacha. We'll see. We'll find out. But they don't have any
Continuing on,
announcement
there's
for
another key
closing
element that sets CZN
after
apart.
this announcement. So I'm assuming there won't be a
Hello, I'm
post
Choi
beta
Sung Hyun,
test.
and I'm here to go
We'll
through
see.
the mental breakdown system with you. The deeper agents venture into the chaos, the longer they stay, and the more damage they take in battle, the more their stress builds. Once it crosses a certain threshold, they enter a critical state of trauma, what we call mental breakdown. Dependent on each character's personal traumas, they suffer different types of mental breakdowns. A character in a state of mental breakdown suffers penalties when using their cards. That said, there are ways to embrace these mental breakdowns and even turn them to your advantage. By timing it right, you can take advantage of a mental breakdown, since the cost of awakening skills drops significantly when recovering from one. Since awakening skills are the most powerful abilities in the game, just remember, sometimes a mental breakdown can turn a crisis into a comeback, depending on how you play it. In addition to growth through combat mentioned earlier, CZN offers a variety of progression systems like leveling up, promotion, and transcendence, allowing you to fully enjoy the core fun of growing and managing your characters. If the Chaos mission feels too difficult with your current character's abilities, you can level up and strengthen your character to take on the challenge again. We hope you enjoy the growth and progression systems in CZN to the fullest.
艦長、私たちが足を踏み入れる惑星はそれぞれの物語を持っているの。ある惑星では生き残るために必死にあがく者たちがいる。一方ある惑星では奇妙な現象が繰り返し起きている。またあるところではまだ誰かが希望を捨てることなく戦っている。私たちが直面するすべての物語はこれらの
I mean,
惑
look at
星
the
から
Korean
始まる
server
の。
one. I wonder if they actually have a... I'm curious if the Korean server one also had the full like collaboration announcements. Curious. I'll just skip totally at the back.
Errors creeping through the core. Protocols failing. System collapse in 3, 2, 1.
And it does have a... What would you about? Maybe they'll have different date of birth. Yeah, but I like what I see. But anyways, I'm done. Look forward now. I enjoyed it. You guys enjoyed it as well. We'll make a separate video. Or not even not. Honestly, there's nothing really new to make a video about.
These
I feel like
chaos
I'm just
missions.
repeating myself. Bring
Tess, you'll eventually unlock
Leveling up, promotion.
yeah. Doesn't seem to have too much new information, unfortunately. Other than the collaboration announcement. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going. I'll check out Art Night stream myself later. But anyways,